On the previous podcast, we said that we would give away 2 caps between myself and Raul, so 1 CCD and 1 collab cap. The 2 winners that we have picked on the random comments on the previous podcast was Awais and Marlon. Congrats to you two. It'll be a lucky packet as to who gets which cap, but you guys can reach out to me. Both of you got my contact details. You can reach out to me and we'll get the cap sent out to you. CCD to your evening. Welcome to the podcast, guys. We're sitting on episode 7 right now. We've got a familiar face in the scene here with us. For those of you who don't know, this is Pit from PPT. Pit, welcome to the podcast.
Well, donkey, thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Pit, tell us what you do. We were there at your shop today. We saw what you do, but for the guys at home, tell us what you do. What is PPT Billet Pro?
PPT Pro Billet is actually just a secondary function that just exists. Actually, it just blew up in our face. We never opened up a business called PPT Pro Billet. It became a business after people started asking, Pete, can you fabricate some billet parts for this and this? But this only happened after we made the second billet block for Boetie Butler, which was very successful, and thereafter things just escalated, and that's where we are, and it became a business. Although it's not our main business, it will always stand second. Not that I don't see it as a business anymore. We there to help the guy that can't be helped. We don't advertise. We don't want to advertise. If you need serious help, we will come in and assist where we can. Subject that it falls into our main business, and we will always see how we can assist. That's basically it. So it's never been a business. It's a registered company, yes, but now you come in there, you phone me, you come in, and we see how we can assist you.
And if you say billet parts, like you said, a billet block now, what other parts do you manufacture? Or what parts do you make?
From flywheels to adapters to anything you can think of that can be manufactured in billet that we can do for you.
And everything is manufactured in-house. We saw the big machines today. You got some very nice stuff there.
Yeah, no, they're ancient, but they still do the job.
Yeah. They do the job, and luckily there's clever people on the computer, so we've got to get it done.
Yeah, some of the machines have been there for over 40 years, and if you maintain them well, then they last.
I saw the one today. I was actually joking with Mahesh. I told him that computer looks like it is from the 80s. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I saw the screen and I immediately knew.
Yeah.
So Pete, tell us about your car. I did some stuff on it today. Very nice car. Tell us about it. Where did it start? Where did it come from?
It's actually a long story. Most people should know Roy Kappie. When I sold it in 2018 or 2019, it was a very hard sore, but you get to a point in your life that you just have to sit back and just see, alright, just get your head together, look after your bread and butter, which is our main business. And I got so involved with the car stuff that my main business actually went backwards, but seriously backwards. So I got an eye-opener and I said, let me get rid of it. As long as the car is here, I'm going to race and I'm going to spend money, because racing is about spending money. If you don't have money, I'm not saying I have money, I'm just saying if you need money to be in the racing industry, because I know of a lot of people that would actually take his kids' lunch money to go buy a wastegate, but it is how it is,
You have to do what you have to do.
So, and then we built Jason's car. After that, the car came out very well, and I was like, always look, maybe I should just build another drag car. And then there was a post going on Facebook. It's a long story. So I said, well, let me just build another car, and then I'll accept the challenges coming my way. And after the paint job, I decided I'll never put this car on a drag strip. Why must I spend so much time and money in a car to go entertain other people at my cost? So I've just built it for myself. I take it to shows, I take it to diner days. That's how I enjoy my car. And it stays in one piece, which is lekker.
Yeah, at least. Because with those tires, I assume there's zero traction.
No, that's zero. Power to weight ratio.
What power is it making out of interest sake?
The best we got was 772 kilowatts on the wheels, a 2-bar boost. Yeah, and then it depends where you boost it. I'm sure. I believe the car will come close to 1,000 kilowatts if we turn the boost. But who do I want to impress?
Exactly.
You know, so the car's there for my fun and enjoyment.
So tell us a bit more about the car. What's the setup like engine-wise and the paint? I want to know the paint, the name of the color.
Okay.
If there's a color, if it's a custom paint job.
Yeah, way back when I had my R34, one day I showed my daughter R34 V-spec as well with midnight purple, and says, "Oh, Dad, if you ever build a car again, please paint it this color." And that's how we got to the color. Went around the block, see where we can get it. Found it, painted it. Desmond from the custom shop, he said to me he's gonna go all the way in this car, and he did. To me, he's a brilliant painter, panel beater. He just takes a lot of pride in his work. So yeah, I love Desmond, and his work. He's committed to what he does, and it takes a lot of pride. Yeah. So then after that, yeah, when it came back, while it was at the paint shop, we started. Well, we built the motor, full spec, full build, everything you can basically do to a 1UZ was done to it. Our initial idea was to make it a quad turbo, but after doing some calculations and CFM pressures and stuff, I decided, no, let's just go for a single turbo. And
a massive single turbo.
Yeah, it's a small GT42 1450 PSR. Yeah, so it does what it's. I'm happy with the figures. I'm happy with what we've done after, I think it's 1,700 hours we put into the car, excluding the bodywork, just building the engine. Everything was basically fabricated in-house. Tyron from Full Race assisted me with a diff, and he's done the shafts and a lot of things he's done for me. It's on a Detroit locker as well. There's a lot of hands that went into it, a lot of knowledge from all over the country. If I wasn't sure about something, I'll seek advice where I can. But 99%, we call it 95% of the car was built on the Plus. And we're very proud of the car. And that's just to showcase people what we are capable of doing. You know, we're not there to show off the car at all. We're just there to show people what we are capable of doing, subject that you have the budget for it, because it doesn't come cheap, you know. We don't leave a bolt unattended. Everything is checked and made sure everything is right. Oh, that's the short story of it.
And now I have to ask, your Cressida that burnt out, can you tell us what happened there?
Cressida, you're talking about Worsond?
Yes.
That was a very sad day. Car went in for a dyno, but actually the morning Jason took one of his turbo bucky, took it in for a dyno, and he says, "Dad, just bring Worsond. I'm going there and let's just go dyno the cars quickly and off we go." Jason, I'm busy. So I actually went against my will. Something said to me, don't go. So eventually I ended up there. Marius dynoed it for us. Car was doing well, making good power. Very happy. After the dyno, stopped at the garage, filled it up, and 5 minutes later, I picked up a little BMW, and I thought, well, let me just show him what Worsond can do. And I was doing 284, and looking on the fuel tank, and as I put it into 6th gear, I just said, it's the end now. So yeah, and that's when the prop shaft broke, and that was interesting. Very interesting. But the best part was overtaking guys in reverse against the barrier. Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine at 280.
Yeah, so a kilometer further we stopped, and we managed to. Well, when I got out of the car, everything was in flames already. Yeah, there was nothing to save. Nothing.
Yeah, sad story.
Yeah.
So it was that was before you built the purple car.
I was actually in the process of building.
Oh, you were already in the process.
Yeah, We just started with Violet at that time, yeah.
Okay, so you had plans for that before,
Yeah, but
before the accident.
Warsond was my true love. And Violet, yeah, a car becomes a part of your family. But whether it will replace Warsond, I don't ever think so.
Yeah, there's always that one special car.
Yeah,
for every
always
person,
that one
yeah.
special car, yeah.
Yeah, and tell us about the cars that you are working on there. We saw some nice Hiluxes today.
Oh,
there.
Jason's going to give you a highlight on that, but the white Hilux we're having there with the 2J in, it was mine about 3 years ago. I sold it to Christo in Middelburg. He's had it for 3 years with serious abuse, and then he decided, he ran a bearing, came back and asked me to rebuild the motor, and I said, well, let's do this, and don't you want to do this? And we ended up building a complete full spec 2J, and he spent a lot of money on the bucky, and I think it actually came out very well, you know. So yeah, we're happy with what we achieved on that. And then the green Hilux there, I think Jason will give you better insight on that build, because he built that bucky man alone. I haven't lifted my fingers on that except building the flywheels and the adapters for it, but the actual manufacturing of that bucky and mods and everything on that, he's done it. So yeah, I think he can give you more background on that one. Yeah,
We'll speak to him in a bit on that
Yeah.
as well. So tell us, with Violet, what's the future plans? Is it done? Is that everything you wanted to do to it? Is there any other plans?
I think if I do anything else to the car, I'm going to overkill it, because I like the old school look of it with a little bit of a modern touch, with the technology upgraded, with all this la-di-da-di traction control and all the fancy stuff. So I've got no further plans for the car except boosting it and just to see 1,000 kilowatt plus on the wheels. Besides that, I don't ever think I will sell it. I've had seriously good offers on the car. Will I sell it again? No. Everybody always, I don't know why, but people always want to buy our cars. I don't know why.
I guess because it's clean. I saw today it's...
Everybody
it's
can
immaculate.
afford an Electrolux, you know. I mean, it's not that expensive.
And shows for the car, I know because you revealed it at a show.
Yes, our first show we went down to Kimberley for the Monster Mop or something. There we won the best of show. Vic Pardell was there as well. I won a trip for two to Las Vegas. That was the prize for winning the show.
Yo.
Then yeah. Then after
that's
that,
a prize, bro.
yeah. So after that, we went to a couple of shows. Last year we went to all the big shows. Idle Autofest, we won best of show. We went to German versus Jap. There we won best of show. Very fortunate, and you know, we say thank you and very humbled by it. But and then this year we weren't going to take the car to Idle Autofest again. Actually, we took the car to Idle Autofest because myself and Alistair, we big guys, so we went there, just put the car out there on the NF additive stand, and then thought, well, let me just enter the car again. I wasn't going to enter, let me just enter it again. And then we defended our title for the third time, best of show. The first year it was also Jason's car, and then last year it was Violet, and this year it was Violet. So but we won't do it again. We won't do it again.
Until next year.
Yeah, we've had the hat trick now, so it's done.
Yeah, no, the car definitely deserves all the prizes. From what I could tell today, it is in
Yeah, I think you've seen it for the first time.
Yeah, it was my first time today.
Yeah.
I've only seen it on pictures and stuff, and the color is phenomenal. The way it flips in the sun, the sound, the attention to detail on the dipstick. You were showing me, was the breather cap or what was that we looked at?
Oh yes,
with
yeah.
the small engraving on it. The attention to detail is just something else, and I don't think pictures tells you like even a quarter of the story. I'm going to show the guys the car, but you have to see it in person if it's ever out at a show. I urge you guys, if you ever see the car at a show, take 5 minutes and take a closer look at everything, all the attention to detail. It is absolutely phenomenal.
And when Pete does speak off, you can't just tell him that. There might be a plus one that's scared to speak to Pete because they're going to check this fucking Michael doesn't speak.
Yes. Yes, so in case you guys didn't hear when Pete does speak Afrikaans, we actually had to, I don't want to say force him, but we had to work very hard on him to speak English today, and I think you're doing very well. But Pete, so what I wanted to know from you was, with the billet stuff, you said you have the machines and it's part of your other business. What is your other business? How did you acquire the machines? What are you doing? Your day-to-day job?
Yeah, our main business is actually PPT manufacturing. So we've got a group of companies that falls under the PPT umbrella. So manufacturing is our main company. We manufacture actually packaging parts, equipment for the beverage industry, pharmaceutical, cosmetic industries. That is our main business since 1976. So it's 48 years that we've been doing this.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, so hopefully Jason can take it another 48 years. I won't be around. I'll be pushing some clouds, checking that the lighty doesn't fuck around, you know. But yeah,
Fuck all the naiertjies.
fuck all die naiertjies. Yeah, so that's actually our main business, and I don't want to elaborate everything we actually do, but no, we do have a couple of other businesses which we're also busy with stuff which buys the turbos and the fancy stuff.
At least you're not taking Jason's lunch money to buy parts.
Yeah, well, which
Okay,
he doesn't
I'll
know.
ask him when he comes
He
on.
doesn't know that yet.
I'll ask him when he comes on if he has been underfed before.
This looks tall, but I was always told that it's toppy.
Is there any new project, anything you got your eye on, anything you got planned for the future?
Etienne, I'll be honest with you, we're really busy, and you know it takes a lot of my time to get involved to a new build and cars like that. You know, I can build a car, we can go build a nice Pro Mod if you want to, but then I ask myself, okay, who's going to drive it? Okay, has Jason got the will to do it, and who should I impress by building a Pro Mod or whatever? Because we can do it if we want to, and we're going to need a lot of assistance from experts, but you know, who do I want to impress? You know, why do we want to go 6 seconds? 6 seconds of enjoyment for 3 million rand. You know, for 3 million rand, I can do a lot of off-roading, and you know, it's maybe we should do some circuit racing or something like that. It's more enjoyable and for a longer period than drag racing. I'm not saying drag racing is not good or it's not enjoyable. I've done it for a lot of years, and I mean my history in cars goes back to 1977, somewhere there. Everybody should know Swanee, who started the V8 shop years ago. He recently passed away. We were staying in Old Alberton, and he was busy building that black Camaro RS, which was in the V8 shop for many years, standing there. And for me to get off school after practicing rugby and do what I had to do, I just want to rush home, because Swanee was staying in the flats just 2 houses above where we stayed in Old Alberton, and I couldn't wait for him to come home, because I know he's going to quickly chow, and then he's going to get into under the afdak there by the flats, and then he's going to start working on his RS Camaro, and he's had that car for a million years, and he taught me everything I know of cars, and it was so enjoyable to know, and just to give him the spanners and say, why do you click it with, why is this spanner making click click, stupid stuff like that. But today I actually understand, and I recognize people with their talent and their experience. You know, you have to, when you know something, never hold it back. Rather share your experience, share your knowledge, because otherwise the world's just going to turn bad. And for me, you know, there's a lot of guys, and I've seen it in the racing industry, the guys just refuse to, the one wants to be faster and better than the other one. You know, I'm not going to help you. because I don't like him. Why don't you like that guy? Oh, that guy told him he's an idiot. No, it's not like that. You can't judge a person because
On a story that you heard,
a story that you heard. You are supposed to judge for yourself. Never take word from anybody else to say a person is bad or a person is good. But in the racing industry, it's one of the bad things that's in there. So I don't compete against nobody. I'm not interested competing. I am what I am. We do what we do. You don't shit on my pavement, I won't come shit on your pavement. End of story.
Yeah, and like you said, you actually trying to help people with parts that I'm guessing they can't get access to, or if it's custom stuff that needs to get made, you try to help the people. So
Absolutely.
You're about helping the community.
Yes. I mean, if somebody comes to me, or will phone me, I'll always try to be nice, or I might be pissed off, I might be very busy, but at least I'm really trying. Or I'll send the guy a message and say, listen, I will phone you back. Sometimes I don't, but eventually when I do get back to the guys, I will apologize for, sorry. And I'm really sorry if I say I'm sorry, because I replied very late. But you know, it's all about customer service. Our doors won't be open so many years if it wasn't about service. But the people must understand, PPT Pro Billet doesn't take priority over our main business. So if you're willing to wait, sometimes we'll do it in a week, sometimes we'll do it in a month. It depends what my workload is and how much time I've got.
Because it's not your mainstream of
Exactly.
income. So it's
I'm just helping. I'm just
like
helping
being
the
a
guys.
hobbyist.
It's a hobby which pays my lunch bar at night when I lay in bed. That's what it is. You know, it's not. I'm not doing it for the money. Absolutely not for the money. There is no money for us in it. I'm just there to help the guys. That's it. Yeah, I make money, but the guys don't understand how much money it actually costs. Material, labor, drawings, design. It takes time. Why is it so expensive? You pay for experience, my bro. You don't pay for just that part. It's
And
the
there's
knowledge
also
behind
only
it.
so many people that has the machinery and the knowledge and stuff to be able to do it.
To put it through, yeah. That's it. But it is what it is. I'm happy to I'm actually in a very good spot. Our businesses are doing well. PPT Pro Billet is doing well. But you know, we come to a point where we don't want to. We're not taking in cars anymore. We will do a little billet part here. My focus now is to make sure that Jason gets the knowledge to withstand all the pressure and everything that goes with the main business. So when I'm not there one day, the business can go on. He can look after whoever he has to look after, you know. Because we sort of build an empire. I get up in the morning for my kids to make sure they're going to be okay one day. So if they don't take the opportunity now, and while I'm here, just take the chance.
Yeah.
And let me share my knowledge, because my knowledge will bring you where I am today. So all you have to do is pull your finger and just stay on par. End of story.
Okay, the next section is going to be in Afrikaans. Jason wants to speak Afrikaans with us, so I do apologize for everyone who wants to watch in English. Why are you laughing at all?
The way you're making it seem like it's a bad thing, yet you Afrikaans.
No, I just want
to
to throw him under the bus before we start, right? So everybody, this is Jason, it's from Piet's son. Jason, voor ons begin, hoeveel keer het jy nie lunch gekry nie? Hoeveel keer het jy op jou lunchgeld gevat vir karre?
So 'n hele paar keer.
'n Hele paar keer.
Ja.
Ons sal hom uitsorg maar die tyd, no probleem. Ek sal vir hom op hom sit. Jason, sê vir ons, hoe het jy met die karre begin? Waar het jy begin ry?
My pa het 'n Corolla gehad, rooi kappie. En ek het dit altyd gelike om saam met hom oral te gaan en die events te by te woon en saam met hom aan die kar te werk en so aan. En ek het vir hom gesê ek sal ook like om eendag my eie kar te hê. En toe het hy 'n 1400 bakkie gehad met 'n twin cam engine in wat getoue was. En toe het hy laat ek hom ry en toe eventually toe gee hom vir my. En toe het ek hom maar al die jare gery en toe verkoop ons hom en toe het ek 'n Corolla gekry. 'n Stock standard Corolla en ja, toe het ek hom begin te bou met 'n V8 Lexus in en naderhand toe hom getouw en so aan.
Okay, ons gaan nou by die Corolla kom. So, met die 1400, hoe oud was jy toe jy begin ry het?
14.
14 jaar.
Ja.
Het ek reg gepraat? Did I say 14 hoor? En wat was die beste tyd met die bakkie? Wat was die setup van die bakkie? Ek ken hom nie
Dit
regtig.
was 'n twin cam turbo gewees, manual en hy het maar semi-slicks op gehad.
Wat se tyd het jy gery met hom?
11.6.
Hoe lank terug was dit? Wanneer soos 5 jaar terug?
Ja, omtrent so 11 jaar, 12 jaar terug.
Dis lank terug.
Ja, is redelijk.
En toe jy
11.6 gery.
11.6 gery met hom. Okay, en toe sê jy het hierdie Corolla gekoop.
Ja, toe ons die bakkie verkoop het en toe het ek nie meer enige speelgoed gehad nie en toe koop ons die Corolla. Hy was 'n stokstandard Corolla geweest.
En dis die een wat jy die rearmount tubbe opgedoen het.
Ja, maar voor dit toe was hy net weer uit normal aspirator
Okay.
geweest en toe het ek om skool toe gery elke dag. En toe ek uit skool uit is en toe ek nou my eie salaris begin verdien en goeders toe wil ek hom turbo, maar ek wou nie net geturbo het soos in enige ander Corolla nie, toe rearmount turbo.
Ja, is daar 'n spesifieke rede of maar net omdat jy iets anders wou gehad
Ja.
het of wou jy dit half wegsteek of want ek het ook hierdie foto's gesien, dit was baie weird geweest maar ook baie cool om te sien want niemand doen dit nie.
Ja, ek wou dit maar uniek gehad het en nie dieselfde as al die ander mense nie en laat die mense wat nie geweet het hy's geturbo nie net nog steeds dink hy's normal aspirator.
Ja. En wat se challenges het jy gehad met die rearmount tubbe? Was dit maklik of
Ja, het was redelik maklik. Dit was maar net ons het bietjie gesukkel met die oliepompie om die olie terug te pomp, maar ons het dit uitgefigure.
Okay. En dit het baie turbo lag gehad want mense sê altyd as jy baie boostpype het, het jy meer turbo lag so.
Nee, nie eintlik nie, want hy het redelik 'n klein turbo opgehad daai tyd, so turbo lag was nie eintlik 'n probleem geweest.
Ja, ek sê ook altyd vir die mense dat ek meen as die turbo die lug daar het, dan bly dit daar. Dit of dit nou van hier af tot daar gaan en of dit net so 'n stukkie gaan, die lug bly daar.
Ja,
dit
ja.
So ja. Okay, en dan vertel ons wat doen jy by jou pa? Wire tuck, ek het vandag gesien op die 2 Hiluxe. Vertel ons 'n bietjie meer van dit.
Ja, ek werk maar aan die karre ook en dan werk ek op die masjiene, op die CNC masjiene en dan nou en dan werk ek aan die karre, bou exhausts, doen wiring, al sulke dinge.
Okay, en die wire tuck daai op die Hilux, jy het alles self gedoen.
Ja, ek doen alles self
hoe,
ja en dan.
Hoe baie werk is dit?
Dis redelik baie werk en
Is
alles
dit meer soos meer handewerk of meer eintlik met jou kop werk om uit te figure waar gaan jy die drade bære?
Ja, is maar eintlik al twee om te mooi te dink waar gaan jy alles wegsteek sodat alles nog steeds werk en nog steeds mooi lyk en dat jy dit nie sien nie en ja.
En hoe lank vat so iets? Kom ons sê 'n kar van scratch af met die wire tuck. Is dit 'n lang storie of wat?
Gewoonlik is dit nie so lank nie, omtrent so 2 dae dan se klaar.
Ja, dis glad nie lank nie.
Ja.
Ek sal dink dit vat actually baie langer.
Nee.
Glad nie so lank nie. En jou pa het net nou gesê die groen Hilux, jy het alles self gedoen op hom. So vertel ons bietjie van die Hilux.
Ja, hy het daar aangekom. Hy het 'n toejy gehad, maar hy het maar rof gelyk en toe het ons hom heeltemal gestrip, oorgebou, al die boostpype oorgebou, so letterlik die hele bakkie oorgebou. Toe hom Desmond van die custom shop hom oorgesprei na groen en toe het hy teruggekom, toe het hom aan mekaar gesit en ja, dan is hy klaar.
Het jy net op die engine gewerk of het jy die interieur en goed op gedoen?
Ja, die hele bakkie, die interieur, engine by wiele, alles.
Ja. En ek weet nie of ek uit my beurt praat nie, maar ek het vandag 'n nuwe bakkie gesien in die shop wat joune is werk.
O ja, ek sal
so vertel ons van die nuwe projek.
Dis 'n Datsun bakkie met 'n 2 liter Beams Toyota engine wat geturbo is en hy's vol gebou en so aan. Maar ek weet nog nie of ek hom gaan hou nie. Ek sal hom seker maar net aan mekaar sit en hom kry laat hy ry en dan hom seker maar net weer verkoop.
Om kry laat hy ry of om eers bietjie ry?
Ek weet nie as ek hom sal ry nie, want dan weet ek of ek gaan verkoop as hy
gaan hom nie wil verkoop. Ja, gaan hom bly.
Racing Leon deploy and Ricardo with that bakkie.
It is top, so it's highly possible. 4-cylinder top.
Ek sê dis baie bakke is van Leon en vir Ricardo vir iets toe daar kom uithaal.
Okay guys, so that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys, like when Pete said, need any custom parts that you can't source that can be made out of billet, you're welcome to contact them. Do you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, PPT Pro Billet.
Okay, so they do have a Facebook page, PPT Pro Billet. I'll link it up on the screen and down in the comments. You can just go and click the link and it'll take you to the Facebook page. So if you guys need anything, you're more than welcome to go and check them out. Thanks to everyone for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.